Kate. I'm Cassie.
I'm Keegan.
I'm Christina.
Do you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You partied last night, didn't you?
I didn't. Like I partied. If by partied you mean went to get tapas and then go to the ballet on Friday. And then last night was Saturday night. I did not party. I've just not been home. Like this season has just been so crazy. December, I feel like you always have to like prepare yourself to go into December.
Yeah.
Because it's always
fucking men. This is an introvert's nightmare. Like I was telling you guys this season, please don't hug your introvert friends, but ask them what they need in order to
survive
depress.
DoorDash them a cozy blanket and some Taco Bell. That's what you should do for your introvert friends, you know? Because truly, I am so sad because this is not why I'm sad, but my mom got me a cat stroller for Christmas. It came in the box. So I was like, oh, I know what's in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it and put it together. All I want to do is take my cats on a walk. I just want to take my cats on a walk. And I've had this stroller mocking me in my living room for days. And I have no time. I'm like out.
The cats are also
out
looking at it like, was this not for us to go for walks?
What is this? What's going on? So yeah. And Oliver, I'm going to have to get I really have reached crazy cat lady level like a million because I'm like, I got to get like a sleep therapist for him or some shit. I have not slept.
Girl.
I'm not sleeping. I got to do something.
Dude. Yeah, we have to close our door at night because Biscuits is actually usually pretty good until like 2 a.m. And then she's like, it's spice time.
Yeah,
and she's
100%.
Like, she's got to attack the feet. She's got to give it little bites, little like pounces.
Is she loud though? Because with Oliver, it's just like he will not shut the fuck up.
Oh,
like
lovely.
He's like so loud all night. Like if I would just lock him out, but if I lock him out, he's just gonna sit outside the door and scream,
yell at you,
me. And I forgot what it was like because Matilda's old baby. You know what I mean? Like she's like 13.
She knows the routine.
Yeah.
She loves to sleep. She's like me. She's like, we're cuddling up. We're getting warm and cozy. You know what I mean? And then this psychopath.
Yeah. She's just looking at him
goddamn
like, get it together.
Oh my God. Truly. I want you to, I've seen those TikToks of people that hire the pet psychics.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I need you to do that
I would put that on our TikTok if I did. Like telling us what he's saying. He doesn't prefer the pate when you give that to him. He prefers the flaky wet food, if you could.
Did you see the one where the cat thought that the mom was pregnant or whatever, and it freaked the mom out so bad because she's like, I'm actually late, and so she's like, I had to stop right now. She like,
I gotta go take a pregnancy test.
It's like, oh my God.
She didn't end up being pregnant though.
No. So
that's a bummer.
Spoilers.
I wish I mean, maybe not a bummer for her. I don't know how she felt about the pregnancy, but
oh my goodness. But yeah, here's the other thing that's really like bothering me this holiday season. So I'm so fucking last minute. I'm just starting to shop for gifts, and I'm not
thoughts
sure.
and prayers, babe.
I'm not sure if you guys are in this either. Maybe it's just a mindset. Maybe it's different this year. Maybe I'm noticing something different. When you're scrolling looking for, doesn't everything look like fucking junk these days?
Yes.
Are you serious? I'm
100%.
like, I don't want to give anyone junk. I don't want to receive any junk. I have so much stuff. I don't need more stuff. I don't want to buy stuff to give people stuff for their. I'm just like, I'm so overwhelmed by how junky everything seems. Is it?
No,
is it just me or
it's not? It's and truly, I did buy something from TikTok Shop like last week, so I'm not talking shit. I know because it's on our account. I'm not talking
your
shit
orders coming through. It's being delivered.
And I was like, okay, that's enough with the emails now. Like, we're good.
We got it.
We're
quit tattling on me, TikTok Shop. God.
They got me finally. I got a Dossier perfume. But yeah, I think it's the TikTokification of stuff, or like just the social media, scrolling, always constantly trying to sell you things. Because I saw something on TikTok Shop that I was like, oh, I actually like, that would be a cute little gift for somebody that they would think was cute. But then I clicked on it and I was like, it's $10. And now I'm like, now I don't trust it. I don't know the quality of this. I don't want to send it to somebody and it be a piece of shit,
Well, and everything, I also saw this TikTok about there's a woman going through clothing stores being like, basically like everything's nylon or polyester or acrylic these days, that she's like, you can't find something that's like 100% cotton or wool or like anything. And so it really does feel like everything is shit now. Like everything's garbage and disposable and just like
that's the truth. We live in a throwaway culture. We live in a culture, and I've actually really been trying to work on that with myself, because I do think that is the instinct. It's like something breaks and we just throw it away.
Yes.
Or whatever it is, or you get clothes and there's a hole in it and you throw it away, or whatever.
I was thinking about that just the other day too. Yeah. That's so wild. But like even like I have a pair of pants that are like my favorite pair of pants, and I'm like, the black is fading. I got a little bit of a bleach mark on them. And like, honestly, I could probably just get like some dye and just like re-dye them. And I mean, not lose my favorite pants or have to go find another pair.
Yeah.
And truly still debating it, because I'm like, these are my favorite pants to wear because they're so comfortable. They're great for work, they have pockets.
And it seems like a lot of work, because I did that. I saved a pair of pants that got damaged in the not damaged, but like they were washed with like a red item, and then suddenly they were, pink. So I was like, okay, I'll just dye these a darker color. And so I held on to them forever to do that. And then I just never got around to it. So I ended up getting rid of them. But it's not actually that much work. I think we're also busy all the time.
Yes.
And we think that it's going to be like, oh, this is going to be such a hassle to start this project. But I've actually started like crafting and doing more things like that lately. And it's not as big a hassle as you think it is. You know what I mean? Because you like starting anything, like starting a project seems like, oh, this is going to be like, I can't start this project until I can fully devote myself to really working on it or whatever. And it's never that big a deal. It's just do it. Just start it.
Yeah.
Just dye the pants. You know what I mean?
And honestly, I have enough black stuff that's, at least somewhat faded, that it's not like I'm going to ruin, like not use. I could do multiple things at the same time. So I feel like it'd be giving life to new stuff. Yeah.
Right. And if it doesn't work out and like the dye doesn't work or whatever, it's like, okay, well, you were already considering getting rid of those pants. So now the decision is just made for you.
Yeah.
But that's
all right. I'm doing it. You got me.
Yay.
No, that's I think that's just like late stage capitalism, where it's, and the time of year where it's really in my face because I'm looking for gifts for people. But it really hit me this past week when I'm just looking at things. And it's making me pissed at the season. It's making me pissed at the world. I'm busy already. And I'm like, I have to sort through pages and pages of the most outlandish junk. Like everything's gotten shittier, and it's not just the products like on Amazon, for instance, it's Amazon itself. Amazon has been in shitified. Like actual everything is shit.
No, it's true. It's true. Even like we were talking about this, I think, but for Halloween, whenever I bought like everything is cheap. Like even the little fun size candies I bought, literally smaller. Like you open up the Sour Patch Kids and there's 5 pieces inside or whatever it is, but the price of it is more expensive.
Right.
So it's true. It is everything. I love the Christmas season outside of the fact that I'm exhausted right now.
Right.
I love the magic of Christmas. So I really think we go back to trying to lean into gifting people things that come from this sounds so cheesy, like gifting people things that come from our heart. But truly, like, I love baking around the holidays. I love sharing things like that around the holidays. You know, I think that we go back to just spending quality time together and gifting things that we've like made.
I'll go on record. I'm just like, I like legit don't want stuff. No stuff. Like baked goods, thumbs up. Love that.
Sure.
But like, I'm like, we have plenty of stuff, and stuff is so ubiquitous and so cheap and everything.
You don't want
today.
A cat stroller? No. Okay. I won't get you one then. I was gonna.
You're like, well,
Biscuits will do a leash. Actually,
Biscuits gets to go outside, so she doesn't need to be in a cat stroller.
No, but yeah, it's you know, I think with everything else too that's just been going on in the world this year, it's difficult for me to change gears and get into that Christmas family warm spirit. My spirit is hard and crackly and sleepy and cold.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful that I get a chance to kind of unwind enough to relax and see some of the we did put up our tree. It looks incredible.
Oh, good.
And Eric and I have started a tradition that every year we get each other like like we have our regular ornaments, and then we get each other like a cheesy, like an inside
special
joke.
I love it. Perfect.
So
I love that.
He got me a Wordle ornament.
I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's what we did in my family every year. My
I
mom
love
would
that.
get us an ornament that represents something about our year. And I love that. I genuinely love the holidays. I feel a certain way when I see like sparkly twinkly lights. Makes me feel really like good inside. Listening
Keegan,
to
you would love it here during this season because the Christmas
I freaking
marks.
bet I would.
Yeah.
I bet I would.
Oh, it's just
walking around with mulled wine. Just
yeah. An apfel punch, which is basically like warm cider, basically.
Yum.
And then they have all kinds of like add-ins, amarettos and whatnot that you can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So just hot toddies, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. I love a hot toddy. Honestly, I think like when it starts to, because I've been loving it. Like yesterday I went out, the weather was beautiful. It was like 75 degrees and I was just like walking around in a t-shirt and it was lovely. But there is something about when you want to be Christmassy.
Yes.
I think next week it's still going to be warm-ish. It's going to be in the 60s. But it's going to be overcast. And I'm like, okay, there we go.
At least it kind of feels.
Right. It's game on. It's going to be overcast. We're going to like put on some ambiance, some Christmas ambiance music, which has been my thing lately on YouTube, is just like pull up a picture of a Christmas tree and it's just like music playing in the background. I'm going to light my fir tree candle. Okay. And we're going to have soup and hot toddies and watch Christmas movies, you know.
That's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually off of work as of Friday, so for the rest of the year. So I'm like, it's
Same.
Like so much time for activities.
I know. I'm like, it's so funny because here, you know, everybody's like, 1 week off of work is not enough. 2 weeks, barely. You're just starting to get relaxed. 3 weeks is the like everybody here is like 3 weeks is the
sweet spot,
the perfect amount of time to actually relax and like come
Cries
back
an
refreshed.
American.
I know. I was
truly
like, girl, I don't even know what to do with all this time.
I'm like,
I feel like Christine is going to be like twiddling her thumbs at week 3. She's like, what do I do?
No,
I
but
know.
it is true though. Like, because, you know, by that third week, you're like, okay, now I'm ready to get back into gear. I'm ready to like come back in with a fresh brain and feel totally relaxed. And there's something really true about that. So.
Yeah, I get Friday's my last day too. I'll probably still have to check in or whatever, but that 2 weeks is like I'm like so looking forward to being able to unplug for a second, because it's just I feel very, very grateful for that too, because I know it's a privilege here.
Same.
Big time privilege to be able to have something like that.
Oh,
and
totally.
It is something I'm grateful for this holiday season, is definitely having a job, because this year has been rough. rough out
Yes.
there.
Yep.
And just, I cannot believe, not that I want to bring him into the our Christmas conversation, but I did see a video with a certain president where he was saying that the economy is like A+++++ right now. And I'm like, you've got to be out of your goddamn mind. Everything is so expensive. Everything is so expensive right now that I'm just like, man, this season has got to be so stressful on so many people. And
Girl, I couldn't believe it. I went, when I was back, I went specifically because I was like, I want to grab a couple boxes of macaroni and cheese, craft box mac and cheese to bring back to Germany with me. And I'm so used to it being under $1 for a box of macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah, no, nothing's under $1. Nothing.
It was like $1.40. I was like, what is happening?
No,
one box
girl,
of macaroni and cheese. I couldn't believe it.
3 steaks in the store, like, you know, those family packs or whatever, $75.
You got me fucked up. I'm so sorry. That was like, I was not expecting you to say that.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't eat meat anymore, so I don't keep track of meat prices. That's bonkers.
Yeah.
Wow. That's shocking.
No,
shocking.
It's so
who can
bad
afford
here.
That?
Who can? Yeah, exactly. And if you can, it's just like such a, what a splurge. What a luxury, you know? And these aren't like fucking Wagyu or anything like that.
Right.
It's just fucking Walmart steaks. What? Like, oh my God.
I'm literally texting Chris right now so I can remember to tell him.
Yeah, no, it's
like, that's so wild.
And it's not just groceries, it's everything. No, Again, it's like when I'm looking at gifts or whatever, I'm like, this is junk. It's expensive. And it just makes me angry at what has happened in a year in this country.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of secondhand shopping lately, which I do recommend because I am finding, like, even if I'm not going to thrift stores, even if I'm going to something that's like a vintage store or something that's a little bit more expensive, I'm finding unique items that are usually much better quality than what you're getting now that you can hold on to for a long time.
Well, shout out to one of our sponsors, Uncommon Goods. I'll give them
yes.
If you're gonna do anything, I actually have found a couple handmade
really
gifts on there. Yeah,
I bought something from my dad from Uncommon Goods for Christmas.
Nice.
I think our code is /MWD. I don't know. I'll have to check.
Put it in the show notes.
But go support them for the holidays. You know.
Yeah, Etsy. Like, definitely support people who are actually like creatives. Especially in the world of AI. Oh my God, have you started listening to podcasts like? I'm not going to name names, but like, have you started listening to podcasts where at the top it says guaranteed human?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. And I kind of love it.
I mean,
kind of love it.
I'm glad you're telling me. Yeah. Cause so many people would
it's definitely
get tricked.
shots fired.
Yeah. Guaranteed human.
I love that.
We should start saying that. That should be part of our like guaranteed human.
Truly. No, it's scary out there, which, by the way, Keegan, I meant to tell you. So I finally have started, I'm like halfway through Unicorn Girl. This is one of the craziest podcasts I've ever listened to in my life.
It is. I am so fascinated by con people. I am fascinated. I'm like,
she's like, we're gonna go to Afghanistan. She's like, not gonna talk to anybody. It's a war zone, but we're just gonna go.
Yeah, we'll just figure. What? It's truly just like the say yes and figure it out later. Where you're just like, oh yeah, we'll just it will be fine, and everybody around her is like, what's the plan?
Cassie,
vibes.
I can't even explain the plot to you of what this podcast is about, because it's like every episode I'm like, what?
Things in the beginning, like, I think I told you this because I had started it and then I was ahead of you listening to it, and where it starts, you can tell she's like bonkers, but like where it starts, and then I remember telling you, because you were on like episode 2 or something, and I'm like, give it 2 episodes, they're going to be in Afghanistan, and you were like what? That took a fucking left turn.
Definitely does. When they do the previews at the end, I remember at the end of like episode 2, it was like doing quotes from the upcoming. I was like, how do you get there from where we are right now? How do we get there?
No,
That's bananas.
It is truly just fascinating. Grifters are fascinating to me because your brain really works so differently. Like the ways, the different, and we'll talk about this, I think, a little bit in my Tainted Love later, but like the ways that people's brains can function, the brain is just so fascinating. Because it would never occur to me to try to do what she did. I would be like, this is a house of cards. It's gonna collapse in on me at
I would think about it
moment.
all the time. Exactly. Yes. I'd be so nervous every day. I would have an ulcer from first of all, from keeping a secret. Like, I can't keep a secret for shit. So, I mean, how I could never be a fucking grifter. I'd
no,
like,
yeah.
You guys.
You'd have to tell somebody. You'd tell us. And then we'd be like, everyone. Well, what are we supposed to do? Like, should we go to the feds with this? I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
And those people are always so high profile, too. Like, she's like, she wanted to be in the news. She wanted to be like, what are you doing, bitch? Lay low.
She was... Some part of me thinks that there's some con people, though, who con themselves.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Where
I think she's one of those.
It's like one of those Elizabeth Holmes, Theranos.
Say that. Yes.
People that they're just like, they really truly believe eventually they're going to be able to do it. You know? Like they're like, I'm lying now, but someday it will be the truth. And I'll just have to keep the lie up until it's true. And then everyone will be helped. Like there's like altruistic con people, which is very interesting to me. Those people who enrich themselves, who do, I think that eventually they're going to help the world.
Sure.
But
they start out with good intentions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The level of delusion's fascinating to me. Speaking of that, Jen Shah's out. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I thought about that because she was not only was she kind of like a grifter, but she was in prison with Elizabeth Holmes. They were like besties in jail.
There you go.
So she's
respect
back.
Game. So speaking of delusions, though, who are we going to fuck, marry, kill
I was thinking about this, and I think we've done this before, though. So if we have... we can kill this idea. But I was thinking favorite holiday songs. Have we done this before?
No,
I don't think so.
Well, my holiday season guilty pleasure is the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love the music.
I watch it every year. Yeah.
For that, it really... It calms me down. It makes me smile. I think about all their wacky dances. Yeah. So I'm a Charlie Brown Christmas special. That's my music. Some people are the Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. That's not my jam.
Oh, Holy Night. And it's weird because I'm not, religious at all. Yeah. But I really fucking love that song.
All
it's a beautiful song.
Here is the Cartman version from
Still good.
There's a lot of Christmas songs that I love. I'm thinking of two right now that like I always, especially whenever I was a kid, I was like, oh yes. And that was Karen Carpenter's Merry Christmas Darling and Whitney Houston's Do You Hear What I Hear?
Oh,
that's a good one.
That's a good one too.
Okay, we'll go with Whitney.
Okay.
You can't go wrong with Whitney.
Truly.
So, Do You Hear What I Hear?
Yeah.
Her incredible fucking voice.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, I guess then we do have to include Mariah. I mean, it's contractually obligated to be part of Christmas. Is Mariah Carey's?
All right, so fuck, marry, kill, friend. We're gonna do 4.
No, we'll just do the 3. Oh, Holy Night, Do You Hear What I Hear, and All I Want for Christmas Is You.
No, okay, here, hold on. I volunteered to sacrifice mine because mine and Cassie's are both kind of like religious-y Christmas songs. So I think we keep Charlie Brown, we keep Mariah Carey, and we keep Oh Holy Night. We got 3 different types of Christmas.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then it's a little bit of a
more
mix.
variety.
Yeah, variety. Exactly. Okay, I see. Oh.
Okay.
This one's hard.
You can't fuck Oh Holy Night. I'm so sorry.
I know.
Yeah, like
Oh Holy Night though always reminds me. Is it? Wasn't it? In,
I mean, it does have a great climax. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
True. If the Josh Groban version.
It really builds, and then yeah, exactly.
I think that I think isn't it Home Alone that movie's in, or that song is in?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of like there's a little montage at the like middle or toward the end. Yeah. Anyway,
I can't remember.
Okay.
But, okay. So.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh.
Go ahead, Keegan. Go ahead.
Okay. I am going to, controversial possibly, I'm going to fuck All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
It's just going to be
It's
fun.
a good tempo.
Yeah, totally. It's going to be fun. Also, kind of a baddie, kind of a hottie. Like, not anybody can sing it.
No.
So, like...
Very few people can.
I don't
Not
think
anymore.
Not anymore. No. Yeah. So just like, I think that is kind of like, it is a one and done because they're too hot for you. You know what I mean? Already. Also, if
and
you
honestly,
married them, it would get annoying. Yeah. Yeah. True. Yep.
That song gets around.
True. It does.
Double bag it.
And it has for years. But you know what? Still good. Like, it's going to be a good, solid lay.
Yes.
So, like, yes, I'm going to fuck All I Want for Christmas Is You. I'm going to marry Charlie Brown Christmas Special.
Oh.
Yeah. I just think that there's something so, like,
Cozy.
heartwarming, cozy. I do
piano.
come back to it. Yeah. I come back to it year after year.
Yeah.
I watch that every year. It's not like... It's a commitment I've made to watch it every year, but it's only 30 minutes.
It's very short. It's like 25 minutes.
Yeah. And it's like, every single song is lovely. I would love to have a record to just play it, around the holiday season would be really, really nice. So I feel like it's going to be a nice, warm, cozy marriage, me and the Charlie Brown Christmas Special. And I do love Oh Holy Night. I do. Like, I grew up religious. So I used to hear that all the time. Plus, it is just a beautiful song.
It is.
But
controversial opinion.
Don't like it.
No, I'm fucking it.
Yeah, you know what? The second verse is very. The second verse
builds
has really strong anti slavery things in it. Like it's like I think during like the a certain period of time, it was that second verse was banned for a while.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna fuck it.
I mean, you weren't wrong about like
it
that.
Does,
that
it
song
builds.
It does. It's got layers. It's got levels. It's gonna keep it interesting. That's true.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna marry Charlie Brown. That is it is
easy.
I'm gonna friend All I Want for Christmas Is You. Dude, fun times.
Fun
Going
times.
out. They know everybody.
They're
gonna be the life of the party. You know, like go to Christmas parties with an All I Want for Christmas Is You person, and you're like they take the pressure off of you. It's
you're gonna be
great.
taking peppermint shots.
Yes.
At the bar with a stranger.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. In a good way. I meant that complimentarily. Complimentarily?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oof, okay.
So yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
You've given me a lot to think about because I thought I had my mind made up. I was Keegan's boat 100%. But then you did give me a lot to think about All Holy Night.
Both good options. I don't think you can go wrong.
The problem is, to me now, then I look at Oh Holy Night as
a slow build. I think
you're like, don't marry. I think I would consider a marry here.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Steady Eddie.
So comfortable. It's so, but then when like kind of a bit of the nuance of some of it's
I
like,
could see that.
okay.
I could see that. I feel like Chris is an Oh Holy Night maybe. Like it's just like solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's solid. I've never been disappointed in that song. And I think that it has a lot to do with I don't have it attached, at least in my brain, to a specific singer. So
Okay.
I don't have like that's a Josh Groban or that's a whoever. It's not to me like I don't hear like a specific voice with it.
Right.
So
so many people have done it. Yeah.
so many people have done.
Celine Dion's version. Oh man, when you get to that that climax, with
I don't think I've heard
Celine's
that
voice.
version.
I know. Goes to Spotify right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Celine Dion has a Christmas album. I was such a weird little kid. I was like obsessed with Celine Dion, and she has a Christmas album that's actually really good.
Yeah,
she's an incredible singer. Absolutely incredible singer. So I'm here for it.
So and then the thing of it is I cannot fuck the Snoopy.
No.
Yeah, no, that's an absolute no. So I have to friend that. That means I have to fuck. All out for Christmas.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Yes, in the way that like a line cook is fun.
Yes, it's gonna.
It's not gonna call you back, but
it's fucking a woo girl, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna have a great time.
But friends with Charlie Brown, that's a good
beautiful
friend.
Yeah.
It's a steady, beautiful, loyal friend. So,
exactly. That's the friend that you may not talk to all the time, but every time you do, it picks up exactly where it left off. It's
you'll sit in the booth for hours.
Yes, exactly. You're going to be talking for hours all the way into the night and not run out of things to say because it's just a cozy, warm blanket of a friend.
Yeah, it's the friend that you don't have to dress up to go to their house. Like, it's the friend that you can go over braless. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you know how
nips out
wonderful a friendship that is when you're like, girl, I don't have to put a bra on.
We have that friendship.
Yeah,
I know.
The number of times we've hung out when I have definitely not had a bra on. I think we've recorded this podcast.
It's the best.
We're recording it right now.
I have
currently.
Girl, there's nothing underneath the sweater.
Scenario.
Like
not a fucking thing.
Oh, get yourself a titties out friendship this holiday season.
I love that we're talking about Charlie Brown and titties out at the same time. It's great.
God,
we know what we mean. We know what we mean.
That's right.
Oh my God, I can't believe we get money for saying things like this. It's crazy. Well, you guys want to take 5 and come back with stories?
That sounds good.
And we're back. Okay, I've got the Tainted Love this week, so I will kick us off. So I was seeing this guy that I met through work, both emergency service workers, hadn't been seeing each other overly long, but the preceding couple weeks prior to the incident, I'd been getting an off vibes feeling and was already starting to reassess the relationship due to many factors. He had his Christmas party and asked if he could crash at mine since he lives a decent way out of the city. I said yes, thinking he wasn't going to get that smashed crashing at mine because it was still fresh seeing each other. He got back to mine at 4 a.m., very intoxicated. 4 a.m. from you're at work?
Christmas party? Like,
you know what? But I bet you
hours somewhere.
Yeah, I bet you emergency service workers when they go hard. I bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be.
They have stressful jobs.
Yeah, they rarely get to let loose like that. So maybe.
Yeah. 4 a.m. very intoxicated. He went to the bathroom and then fell asleep almost instantly in my bed. I still couldn't sleep, and he stunk like the back alley of a pub. So I went to the couch to just watch a movie. He woke up a handful of hours later, heard him make a bathroom trip, and then he walked out looking dusty/hungover. In a playful way, I started teasing him about being hungover until he asked to clarify what I was teasing him about. When I told him it was because he looked hungover, he then asked, not because of ...
Not because of what?
What?
Not because of what?
What? What's in the box?
He then clarified it's because he's pissed the bed. My first concern was maybe he was punched or fell and hit his head until he mentioned quite casually how this happens when he drinks heavily.
No.
Then you don't get to drink heavily.
Then you don't get to do that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about pissing the bed. Yes, you can wash the sheets and everything, but piss is water and piss soaks into mattresses and everything. What do you do? Oh my God.
So to clarify, the bedwetting is not my concern. Things happen, and he didn't obviously intentionally do it, to the best of my knowledge, of course. What happens next is the problem.
I'm sorry.
This is like...
I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
No,
go
no.
ahead.
Pissing the bed is a problem. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's a problem
That's
when
a problem.
because accidents happen, right? Like weird shit happens. Bodies are weird. But if you know that this is something that happens consistently when you drink too much, it is disrespectful to get into somebody else's bed when you're pissed drunk and you know that this is something that happens.
Literal
right?
piss drunk.
Like,
I'd be pissed.
legit, like put a pair of Depends on then, my dude.
Or volunteer to sleep, like just, don't go to bed next to me. He didn't know she was going to get up and go into the living room. Okay. So the next is like bullet points. What happens next is the problem. He had gotten out of bed, taken his wet underwear off, and just thrown it on my carpet floor of my rental. His piss-soaked underwear.
No.
Through the soaked, and I'm talking very, very drenched, sheets on my carpet stairs. My living area between the bedroom and the stairs is hard flooring. So he could have put it on, and he put it on the stairs, the carpet.
Oh my God.
Only took half the sheets off. Didn't take the wet. We got to talk about this. Didn't take the wet pillowcases off the pillows. Why are the pillowcases wet?
Why'd you piss on the pillow?
Why is everything?
Why is there so much
everything wet?
liquid?
How to get up there?
What's happening? Did you stand up and piss all over the bed? What are you doing? What's happening?
Hate this.
He left his urine-soaked clothes on my carpet floor until I explicitly asked him to pick them up. After he took the wet sheets down to the washing machine, he then smacked my ass without washing his hands. You don't get to smack my ass, period.
No.
At this moment.
The pillow.
My bed. I got to get new pillows now because that shit has soaked through.
Yeah, exactly.
Wanted to cuddle / have affection before having a shower / brushing his teeth.
Get fucked.
Still didn't take the wet pillowcases off even after I told him about them. Then sat on my fabric couch with no pants on.
Oh no!
Pissy butt. Just
fucking
no.
What's happening?
Pissy.
Get in the shower.
Off my couch.
Honestly, I don't want a naked ass on my couch at all.
Even
I don't want a
pristine one.
Don't even want it fresh out of the shower on my couch. I don't. I'm gonna be dead ass here.
You are so right, Cassie.
A pissy. Okay. Anyway, I had to take my $700 mattress topper to be cleaned externally because it doesn't fit in my washing machine. Told him this, and he never once offered to contribute to the cost. At this point, I'm fighting off a panic attack, tears streaming down my face and trying to clean things, quite visibly upset. Also, it's probably like early morning. You know what I mean? He got home at 4 a.m.
She clearly didn't sleep well.
Yeah.
No.
And not sleeping well, anything can make me cry. If I'm tired enough, like the smallest thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's lying on the couch watching a movie. She's cleaning his stuff.
No.
He's lying on the couch watching a movie.
Fuck out of my house.
And then answers a phone call from his friend. Instead of being like, oh, hey, mate, I'll just give you a call later. He proceeds to loudly be laughing about the night while I'm still there in tears. He continues to ask me multiple times if I'm okay with the tone that suddenly he's noticed I'm not okay. I fucking hate that shit.
I hate
that playing dumb. I've told him multiple times very explicitly that I'm not okay, and he continued to ask over and over again. I've been very clear throughout this entire ordeal what each problem is. However, even after everything, he still thinks the issue is that he wet the bed, even when I've tried explaining that isn't really the issue. Additional incident that contributed to me ending things. For context, I'm a registered paramedic, which, by the way, we don't need more. That's enough.
That's
like breaking up with him after that.
Justification
plenty.
needed, like
Plenty.
done and done. Honestly, the pissing could have been enough. That could have been plenty.
Cassie's like, get the fuck out.
You're a fucking child who cannot control your bladder.
Well, also, if you know you're going to be crashing at someone else's house post Christmas party, So that's A. B, you know that you have a habit of pissing the bed if you drink too much. Then you are choosing to be disrespectful to this person.
And obviously this is a clueless person to let her clean everything up, to do all of the things that he's just really inconsiderate. That's really rude. What it is. It's like you are not thoughtful at all.
Yeah.
Okay, but additional incident that contributed to me ending things. For context, I'm a registered paramedic. While talking about something, I think maybe he had back pain, and I said, "Oh, hey, best to go to a physio, etc." He responded with, "Well, what a good nurse you are then." I've replied, "I'm not a nurse. I'm a paramedic." Him, "Oh, of course, you're way too smart to be a nurse, baby." Me, "Nurses aren't dumb. I did my nursing degree and had a nursing job lined up. I just ended up going into paramedicine." Had also never gone to his house. There was always a reason in the end why we had to change plans.
Well, because it probably stank like piss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But you know what? This man's not aware enough to know that would be an issue not to invite someone over.
Yeah.
So
he has a 4-year-old potty training, like or 3-year-old. I don't even it's been so long.
That
2. I don't know.
Smells so bad just from
gross.
Yeah. No, I
the
know.
way he so didn't care about cleaning.
Yeah. That his apartment smells like piss.
Out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. True. Yeah. If that's what he does, if he pisses the bed that often and that's how he handles things, he just throws things onto the floor.
His house smells like piss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So she says that after she managed to get him to leave, she calmed herself down, and the next day she called and ended things.
Good.
And she said that she almost put this in the "Am I the asshole?" or she did also put it in the "Am I the asshole?" Like, look, we gotta. I feel like "Am I the asshole?" has warped people's brains. We gotta have more confidence in ourselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You don't need to go to the internet and ask if you are the asshole about this situation. You are very clearly not. Like that other person is the asshole. Don't second guess yourself. We got to have more confidence, higher standards. Okay.
Yikes.
Just the idea of him throwing his wet underwear onto carpet. Like I could hear it hit the floor.
Yeah. I can't get over the pillowcases. That's where it is for me.
And why have you gotten in the shower and being, first of all, bed stripped fully, everything in a fucking laundry basket. Mm-hmm. In the shower immediately, you fucking piss pants man. The fuck? This is.
Why do you even want to walk around that way? Like that's the thing too. Like if the first thing I'd want to do once I got like everything like stripped and taken care of and got all my clothes off me is get in the shower. Yeah. Like I wouldn't want to walk around with anything. Also,
who are these people that are getting that fucking tore up at a company holiday party?
They had to go to after hours.
Playing with fire because your coworkers are not your friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be careful out on these streets. You can't be getting tore up at a Christmas party.
They do that quite frequently.
Have some Yeah. Anyway, okay. So my holiday stories goes: Big Boss, as in senior VP, shows up at a party with his girlfriend. Since he was married with kids at the time, this was considered in poor taste. You don't say.
Imagine.
At best. Yeah. It angered a number of mid-level managers who started looking into things. It turned out that he had engineered a no-show job for her at $95K a year.
Shut up.
And her primary function was flying with him on the company plane to conferences and such.
Do you, again, we were just talking about like grifters. What is wrong with your brain? You're already getting away with something crazy. Insane. To then be like, I'm going to bring her to the party.
Yeah.
Be like, bro, Mad Men was a TV show about the 50s. Like, you can't do that shit now.
No. Okay. My God.
What?
He would take her to conferences and such, even to investor meetings, where the wives of big investors took a very dim view of the proceedings. One of the managers leaked all of this to the local newspaper. End result,
I fucking love that person.
I know. Brilliant. End result, he was fired along with several director-level flunkies who had been keeping this all under wraps. Eventually, the CEO was forced to step down when it became apparent he was complacent about the no-show job. And it was a dull party to begin with. He could have easily just skipped it, but he had to flaunt his girlfriend in front of us peons.
Yep.
There you go.
I think even in
Justice.
Mad Men, it's like you know that the wife goes to the work events.
Yeah.
That's right.
The mistress goes to the after party.
That's right.
Even in Mad Men, get your shit together.
These people will be playing in our faces, man. Well, here you go. I hadn't done the work Christmas party for a while. However, one of my favorite years was when I worked at a local authority. I was 19 or so and still quite naive about life. One lady that I worked with got so hammered after just 2 drinks and started being really inappropriate.
Oh no, was she on meds? Was she mixing? I feel like
just
2 drinks and you got that fucked up?
She was grabbing dicks and forcing guys' hands into her bra and stuff.
Oh, no.
That's assault. You can't do that.
No.
Next thing I know, she climbed onto the bar of the place and shouted, "Form an orderly queue and I'll fuck you all." One brave manager tried to get her down from the bar, which she misconstrued as her first candidate.
Oh my God. You look, guys, seriously, this does sound like maybe she mixed booze and pills. And you I know we joke a lot about like you have to move to a different city, but it's like no, you actually have to. After
you
really have to move to a different. You cannot go back to work.
State.
It gets worse.
No.
You this is different country level. You ready? You ready to feel this in your bones?
No.
In your bones.
I don't know.
Scared.
So the manager's trying to get her down, and so she shouts, "Wouldn't have expected you to be first in line." She sits on the bar, hitches up her skirt to reveal she has no underwear on.
I am dead. Deceased. Shoot me.
Literally
would
ask to be put.
Help.
I literally would ask to be. I'd be like calling. I'm like, is Dr. Kevorkian still alive? Because that's it for me. I don't even know.
Here I come.
To a different country would be enough. Like you have to live with this. Well, hopefully she doesn't have to remember.
And like this is someone who like you've probably seen around the office. It's just like Janet who works in accounting or whatever, and you think she's like a totally normal person. And can you fucking imagine? Also, the idea of like working in an office myself, the idea of unsolicited seeing any of my female coworkers'
genitalia,
vag.
No,
Absolutely not.
She's got to get a new job because I can't look at her again.
No.
What? Where I'm going to talk to her on Zoom about fucking like scheduling? Like, no.
I had to slack her a question about my fucking paycheck.
Absolutely
What?
No.
Yeah. Plot twist. She's in HR.
Oh my God. You got to go. You got to go for my sake.
Yeah.
Like, not even for yourself. I can't work with you anymore.
Yeah. No, the bar staff had to eject her from the premises. Absolutely. Yeah. And someone called.
Just like bare ass on bar now.
No.
You know what I mean?
You're a fucking health violation.
Yeah. Now somebody had to get out
dropped.
the
We're now a B. B for booty hole on the bar.
D for dingleberries.
Oh God. The bar staff had to eject her from the premises, and someone called the local cab company to get her a lift home. When the cab arrived, they refused to take her as she had been banned for inappropriate behavior with cab drivers in the past.
No. Girl. You.
A menace.
This is not a one-time thing, ma'am.
Janet,
Get it
I was
together. Like, okay, maybe somebody put something in one of her drinks. I'm literally at that place. Like, okay, like maybe
benefit of the doubt season.
Yeah.
No.
Like this is the regular. Again, if you know that you don't get to drink, then I'm sorry. Like if you know that you can't handle your shit. And like things go off the deep end whenever you have 2 drinks or whatever. Like your drinking privileges are revoked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I had to take her home, but I made sure I took 2 female colleagues with me.
Amen.
Yes.
And the mad woman sat in the back away from me.
Yeah.
She left the job not long after that.
No way.
Not long. Not long. Not immediately.
She still showed up on Monday?
No. No.
She left the job not long after that.
Not long.
Excuse me.
What? That night?
That night is
The only right answer here. Like,
she did come back on Monday. I swear to God, she must have. And I don't live in that city anymore, but when I visit there and go by that bar, I always wonder what happened to her.
Oh my God.
And someone commented under that, was that in Leeds?
Oh my God.
no.
Oh, she's infamous.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
wow.
You got to be careful at Christmas parties, though. I'm serious.
I do feel like it's the strongest drinks of the year.
Yeah.
Like it's at a Christmas
True.
party.
True.
Yeah. Oh, limit
Wow.
yourselves. Yeah.
Be
You
careful
put-
out there, kids.
Kids. In this economy, you can't be getting your vag out at the
No.
holiday party. Nope. And on that note,
Anyway.
let's take
Oh.
5 and come back with the Tainted Love.
Sounds good. And we're back. All right, Keegan. Tell us
Okay.
your tainted love.
So this is one that's been floating around in my brain for a while because I had seen, I don't remember if it was like a Criminal Minds or a Law and Order or one of those kind of like ripped from the headlines shows. Where they did a thing that was kind of like based loosely on this story. And
Okay.
surprisingly, you would think this story would have a lot more information about it. There's quite a few news articles, a lot of New Zealand Herald articles, even though this story takes place in the United States. One of the parties was from New Zealand, so they really covered this story quite a lot. So those are a number of my sources. Okay, I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to do my best because, like I said, it was actually kind of hard to find like a chronological, here's what happened. And this story also, I think, might be a little frustrating. We'll see. Okay.
Great.
Okay. So on June 2nd, 2009 at 9:47 p.m., police find 24-year-old Blazej Kot sitting in his car. He's less than a quarter mile from his house that he shares with his 28-year-old wife, Caroline Coffey. So they had been called by state park officials who had noticed, so he'd been parked in his car. State park officials had noticed that the car hadn't moved for a while. And when they kind of like drove past, he had dried blood on his arms. So they call the cops. The cops show up, knock, knock, knock on the window. They shine a light in there and Blazej takes off. Okay. So
Okay.
he takes off. He's leading police on a 5-mile high-speed chase that ends when he crashes into a tree. So they approach the vehicle. They see him covered in blood. He's unconscious. He's bleeding profusely from his neck. And when they try to rouse him, he begins desperately. So they roused him enough where he manages to correct them on the pronunciation of his name, which I imagine when you have a name like Blazej, you're probably like,
Yeah.
used to. That's just second nature, maybe.
My name's Cassie, and I have to correct people all the time.
You're
I can't
bleeding from your
imagine.
neck, and you're like, Cassie.
Cassie.
It's Cassie. It's not Casey.
It's not Kathy.
But so they rouse him, and he begins kind of like desperately asking about his wife Caroline, like, where is she? Is she safe? And he manages to give police his address. So the police then go to his apartment, which is not very far away, and they find that it is on fire. So the apartment is on fire. They call the firefighters. They go in expecting to find Caroline inside. They do not find her inside. So they then, start a search for Caroline. And the next day, a jogger finds Caroline's body on the walking trail near their apartment. So she had been brutally beaten and her throat had been slashed. So the fact that Blazej ran from police, along with the fact that the laceration in his neck, he was bleeding from his neck, was self-inflicted. So he stabbed himself in the neck, and that's what led to them crashing into the tree. Made him kind of, they were already like, this is interesting. What's going on with this? And then when firefighters went to go check out the apartment, they found that the fire had been started because there were like flammable solvents, like I think they said clean strip, like, which is like highly flammable, had been spread around the house along with matches and lighters. And when they looked in the fireplace, they found bloody clothes that had been burned in the fireplace, as well as several of the laptops. It looked like that were tried to set fire to the laptops, diaries, things like that. And in Blazej's car, they found blood-stained utility knives, razor blades, corkscrews. So he's immediately charged.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we're going to go ahead and say that
you did this.
You probably did this.
So he didn't die from that neck wound?
He did not die. He was still in the hospital when he was charged. But he did not die. So the couple had been married in a civil ceremony the year before, but they saved their money up and they had a destination wedding in like a ceremony in Costa Rica with 30 of their closest friends and family. So it was only something like 30 days after they got back from Costa Rica.
Whoa. Wow.
That this took place. So Blazej was born in Zaire to Polish parents, but they moved to New Zealand when he was young and he was raised in Auckland. He attended Maclean's College, where both of these people in this couple are crazy smart, right? So he was a star student. He was focused. He was intelligent. They were like, he maybe have been a little, it was what they said was brooding and unusual. But he was polite, he was respectful, et cetera, et cetera. After high school, he went on to study computer science at Auckland University. And one of his professors was like, he's super driven. His dream is to obtain his PhD from Cornell University in Ithaca, New York.
Nice.
So he moves to Ithaca, and that is where he meets Caroline Coffey. She was also not born in the United States. She was born in Ireland, but she'd grown up in the U.S. So the couple start dating, and after Caroline graduates with her PhD, she went on to work in St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia, and the couple maintained a long-distance relationship for about a year. Then she moves back to Ithaca to be with Blazej, taking on a research position working on stem cell research and trying to find a cure for brain cancer.
Jesus.
So that's who we're dealing with.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So like I said, just 32 days after their ceremony in Costa Rica, Carolyn would be found dead and Blazej would be charged with second-degree murder. So they're trying to find a motive. They're like, why in the world would he have done this? He does hire an attorney, and the attorney is like, immediately is like, he was emotionally disturbed. That's why he ran from police. He had like a break. Immediately says that was the situation. So police begin investigating, what was going on, and they didn't find a lot of huge red flags. They found like little things here and there. He was younger than her. He was only 24 at the time of this event, and he was 23 when they got married. I think he was like 21 when they met. So he had told friends that he was like, thought that the relationship was moving too fast. Like when they first got together. Caroline's also a very high achiever. He's a high achiever, but I think she's older. She's a woman. She's just more like mature and focused. Right. So he actually, at one point, he starts drinking and partying. He's in his early 20s. He drops out of his PhD program. Right. And he does go into, he funds a startup with a friend named Peter Brodsky. And he starts not showing up to things, like missing meetings, reducing his office hours, etc. And after Brodsky has a product launch that goes poorly, he voices concerns to Blazej about his behavior. He's like, it's having a negative impact on the startup. I think maybe you should take a leave of absence. And Blazej was so offended by this that he left the company and never spoke to Brodsky again. It was just like, goodbye.
Okay.
So
deuces.
So again, there's nothing like hard and fast about like why would he have done this thing, but I think that there are just like a little clues about who she was and who he was, and I think being that kind of like high achieving personality and feeling like you're failing at things, and having a wife who is so
accomplished. Mature, curing cancer.
Yeah. So after they got married, at Caroline's suggestion, Blazej rejoined his doctoral program. And at that point, according to people who knew them, everything seemed to be going well. He seemed to be getting himself back on track. However, looking at the evidence of the crime, the police came up with a theory of what happened on the day of the murder. So they knew that at like 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m., sometime around then, Caroline was on Facebook uploading pictures of their wedding. That's what she's doing.
Wow.
Right after that, this couple, again, everything about this couple is like, they are type A people. So like they would go on jogs together every day. So that was part of their habit. So they would go on a jog on a trail that was behind their house. So after she uploaded those pictures, they went on their regular nightly jog. So at some point, the theory is that Blazej allowed Caroline to jog a bit ahead of him before picking up a pipe that had been discarded near the trail, striking her in the head with it. And then once she fell to the ground, he struck her a second time before taking out a box cutter that he had brought with him and slashing her throat.
But why? God. Yeah.
So he then left her on the trail. He ran home covered in her blood. He then stripped off his clothes. He attempted to burn the clothes in his fireplace. And then he saw himself completely covered in blood. And at that time, he decided to take his own life because he like realized what he had done. So he gets a knife. Wow. He's in his bathrobe, his body is still covered in her blood. He has a knife. He's in his bathrobe. He goes and gets in his car. And that is when he is spotted by police, high-speed chase, et cetera, et cetera. So when police begin to examine the partially burned laptops, they find that while Caroline was uploading wedding photos on her laptop, Blazej was Googling how to kill neck. He clicked on a link to a page entitled, "Is there an artery or vein in the neck that if you cut it will kill you instantly?" He then searched Google for jugular vein, clicking through the results to a Wikipedia entry explaining the specifics of where the jugular was.
This is terrifying.
Wow.
Like she's uploading wedding photos.
And he's literally plotting. Her fucking wow.
When he goes on trial in April of 2010, and this is the thing that I remember, the thing that gets taken for these shows and everything else. So his defense maintained that he was experiencing an extreme emotional episode when the attack takes place. His attorney, his name is Joe Yock, I think, is how you pronounce that, proposed in opening statements that Blazej suffered from a psychiatric disorder known as Capgras delusion. And do you guys know what Capgras is? Okay. Or Capgras. Did I say crap? Capgras.
No.
Okay. Which made him think. So Capgras is, I remember when I first heard about this and I like went down a rabbit hole, and this is the thing that was pulled for all those episodes, is because it is basically a body snatcher situation, right? Like he thought, they're proposing that he thought that his 28-year-old wife was replaced by an imposter.
Yes, I've heard of this.
Right.
Yeah.
By an
I didn't know that was what it was called, but
Lori,
it is a real thing.
Yeah. Kind of like
it
that
is a
Lori
real thing.
Vallow kind of like they're demons or whatever.
Kind of, yeah. Who is this person? They've been replaced by an identical looking imposter. It's kind of that like changeling sort of thing. But it is like a real disorder. So Capgras delusion or Capgras syndrome is a psychiatric disorder in which a person holds a delusion that a friend, spouse, parent, or other close family member or pet, how scary, has been replaced by an identical imposter. Capgras delusion is classified as a delusional misidentification syndrome. So you can misidentify not just people, but also places or objects.
Wow.
Which is, again,
so scary.
The way the brain works is so bonkers. And there's some debate as to whether or not this is a standalone disorder or a symptom of something else like schizophrenia. Because oftentimes it will come with, like, if you have schizophrenia, you're more likely to experience something like Capgras as well. So the court heard from a forensic psychiatrist who was hired by the defense, and they interviewed Blazej on 4 separate occasions. And this psychiatrist did believe that he was credible, that he suffered from substance-induced depressive psychosis. Blazej told this guy that he believed a tragedy would free him from his situation. And that situation that he felt that he was trapped in his life and overworked academically. So he explained that his thoughts would flip from willing Caroline to die in a car accident to considering hiring someone to kill her, because he didn't think that it, according to whatever this psychiatrist picked up on, like, he didn't think that Caroline was actually his wife. So it may, so
it doesn't sound like Capgras to me, though. It really does sound
me
like
neither.
Somebody that was did not know how to handle pressure.
Right. Me too. And I feel like we see that a lot with like type A personalities.
Yes.
Whenever they can't get a handle on their lives and they don't know how to deal with that, and they just like snap, So he told the psychiatrist that ultimately he decided to do it himself. So he thought that he would just grab her, cut her, and run away, and that he genuinely thought that the kindest way to kill her was with a box cutter.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oof. So his attorney also explained that he was under, extreme emotional duress, and that he had been treated for malaria as a child. And when he had been treated for it, he was given a drug called chloroquine, and that he thought that the defense psychiatrist said that drug, having taken that drug as a child, combined with underlying massive or major depressive disorder, hallucinations, and schizotypical personality disorder, gave him a vulnerability to psychosis. So this was the defense, was that he had a psychotic episode and snapped and killed Caroline.
Okay. So let's say that happened. Let's say, then he does what? He's not responsible for fucking murdering someone, and he's allowed to just roam free, and that's fine. We're cool with that.
I think they're trying to lower it from second-degree murder to manslaughter. Yeah, and probably get him in like a psychiatric facility instead of jail. That would be my guess, is what they were attempting. But in rebuttal, the court heard a forensic psychiatrist for the prosecution, and that expert said that Blazej's description of his mental illness did not align with someone who was genuinely mentally ill. Like they thought he was maybe malingering or something. So the expert said during one of his interviews that he asked Blazej if he knew what the outcome of the trial would be if he was successful in his extreme emotional disturbance defense, and Blazej understood that it would result in a manslaughter conviction, and that's what he was aiming for. So the prosecution psychiatrist rejected the defense and told the court that he had killed his wife because he was unhappy and stressed out. Yeah. And he saw Carolyn as an obstacle to the life that he wanted. And he noted that the killing was part of why it was like, it was not just a moment of snapping or like a moment of psychosis.
He's Googling it.
Right. Right. Because it was premeditated.
Clearly premeditated. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so he also tried to conceal his crime by setting fire to the apartment to destroy evidence.
Granted, not very good at
not
any of
well.
those things.
Yeah. And also his friends and family noted that there was nothing that they had picked up on that he was acting any differently than he normally was, which I don't know. Maybe that's the case sometimes. I do feel like if somebody is developing schizophrenia, you do notice like changes in their personality. But who knows? I've never been, closely related to somebody who has gone through something like that.
Sure.
So I couldn't say.
And two, maybe if they did see signs, you kind of brush it off as like, oh, that was just this or that. You, especially early on, you probably just are like, oh, that's, making up excuses or whatever.
Yeah. He's going through stress. He just got married. Like
exactly.
If he is acting differently, it could be any of those things.
It could be anything. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So this psychiatrist also said that it was likely not the result of taking that drug, because while that drug had been known to, if you already had underlying issues, to make them worse, you had to take it in much, much higher doses than he would have taken it at a young age to treat his malaria. So on April 20th, 2010, a jury found Blazej guilty of murder in the 2nd degree, arson in the 3rd degree, and tampering with physical evidence. In June of that year, he was sentenced to prison, life in prison with a minimum of 25 years. And he did speak, and this is what is so like interesting and weird about this case. He did speak. He did say that he was very, very remorseful for what he had done. He kept saying he didn't understand why he did it, that he loved Caroline, so it's just not satisfying, because you're just like, what? Like, were you just so stressed that you snapped? Like, and that is what a scary thing.
So scary.
Yes.
That detail that you have, that she was like uploading wedding photos onto Facebook while he was Googling that stuff, is just terrifying.
Right. And he'd been thinking, like, again, they just got back from their ceremony like 30 days before, and he'd been thinking for a while about imagine sleeping next to somebody in bed and they're thinking about, what if you died in a car accident? Jeez. What if you like thinking for whatever reason that if you died, somehow their life would be better, is like scary.
It's almost like reverse Capgras. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, she should have been worried about.
Yeah, she didn't know who was next to her.
Right.
Yeah, in bed.
Yeah. Oh, terrifying.
In July of 2010, he tried to take his own life in prison and was transferred to a psychiatric center where he remained for over a year. And at that center, he was treated with antipsychotic medication. So they did try to appeal his conviction. I think because while he was in that facility, they were like, oh, he is psychotic. Like, they're like, we believe him to be psychotic. And they tried to appeal the conviction, saying that they should have gone for an insanity defense instead of an emotional disturbance defense. But that appeal was thrown out, with senior judges saying that there was no basis for it. They ruled that Blazej gave indications before his trial that he understood what was happening. And at no point did even the defense expert, the defense psychiatrist, give an opinion that he was incompetent to stand trial. And they never requested a competency hearing. So like, that's, you missed your opportunity there. And to date, he is still behind bars. He will be up for parole in 2034. And should he be paroled, he would likely be deported back to New Zealand. So, yeah.
Wow. What a sad story. You know, to lose anybody is awful, but someone of that status was like working on curing brain cancer, just gotten married. Wow, how awful. Yeah. And it is like, one of those things where, you know, you think you're helping somebody reach their potential. Meanwhile, like he's like stressed out. She probably asked him to do like laundry or something like that.
Dude,
you know?
That's the hard thing. As somebody who feels like a chronic, I see your potential and like I can help you reach your potential kind of person. And I feel like a lot of women are like that. And I think it's actually a beautiful quality to see the good in people and to know what they're capable of and to be like, I'm going to stand by you and like help you do this thing.
Have you heard that Michelle Obama quote? Where like apparently they went out to eat at a restaurant and one of her exes was the restaurant manager, and Barack was saying like, oh, like if you know, what if you had ended up with him? She's like, yeah, if I had, he would have been president.
Yes.
I love that woman's confidence. I really do. But no, it's true. It's like, and I think that there is a place for that. And I think that you hear stories all the time of like partnerships where the two support each other into greatness. And I think that a lot of us have, when you see someone's potential and you know what they're capable of and you're like, I can help bring that out of you. Yeah. You know, but unfortunately, I think it happens more often with women. I think women take on that 100%, role a lot more often. And it's just like, man, if this woman had just gotten, and she probably thought she was, but it's like, if you had just gotten with somebody who was like on your level, babe, like, you know, could have ruled the world.
But also like, dude, stress is a crazy thing, but even if he had said something like, I'm so stressed out, I'm having really unusual thoughts. Like she would have been the type that
let's figure it out.
Let's figure it out. Let's get some help. So fuck him for keeping that inside and not you know what I mean?
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like any of this should be put on her at all. You know?
And I didn't take it that way either. But yeah, it's just like, dude, if you are... I don't know. And that's what makes me think that maybe like mental illness has to be a factor in some way here, because I think the first time I think to myself, you know what? I think life would be a lot better if Eric got into a car accident. Yeah, like if I had that thought, I'd be like, whoa.
What's that about?
What's that about? Let's unpack that. Let's talk to somebody, because that's a very... unusual thought to have.
That's part of this story is I don't doubt he was having a mental health crisis. So then the question that you have to ask is, did that mental health crisis, is that the reason he killed her? And I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like I think that he was unwell, but I don't think that he didn't know what he was doing, like as noticed in the fact that like he immediately tried to cover it up. He realized the gravity of what had happened because he was going to take his own life. You know, I think that he understood what he had done. And you know, I hope he gets the care that he needs. I hope he continues to get the care that he needs. It's any kind of typical disorder is so fucking scary. The fact that your brain can just do those weird things to you. And so I have empathy for him in that way, but he, you know.
Oof. Well, what are you guys watching this week?
Oh, jeez. I am continuing to watch, oh my God, what's it called? Expedition Unknown.
Oh, okay.
Continue to watch Expedition Unknown. Oh, they did a Goonies episode like a couple weeks ago or something. It was really fun.
Nice.
So yeah.
I have been obsessed with Homeland. I've been watching Homeland.
Nice.
Just like nonstop watching Homeland. Like, I don't know what it is about me when shows are really, really, well, I know why I didn't watch Homeland to begin with, because I think it was on like Showtime or something that I didn't have access to back in the day when it was first coming out. But there is also something about me that when a show becomes like really, really popular, I'm like, it's probably not that good. You know what I mean? Like there's like some oppositional thing in me that's just like, I'm not going to, whatever.
I did the same thing with Hunger Games.
Did you read the books?
Nope. Because they got too popular.
No, okay,
and I was just like, so I totally get that feeling.
But it's popular for a reason.
Yeah.
Claire Danes is great. Everybody's great. Mandy Patinkin's in it. It's amazing. A young Timothy Chalamet has been introduced in season 2. So, it's very good. Highly recommend it.
Nice.
I watched the new Knives Out movie.
Did you?
Yesterday.
I saw that was up. Is it good?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Okay,
I like those movies. They're
cozy.
Me too.
A little long. However, the performances are all really good. I love Josh O'Connor. I think he's a fantastic actor. Glenn Close is in it.
Oh, love her.
And it's a fun mystery romp kind
cozy
of thing.
mystery.
Okay.
I love a cozy
Love
mystery.
It. Same.
Awesome.
Yeah. So definitely recommend. Well, if you guys have something that we should watch, if you have a terrible date story, if you just want to reach out and say hello, go to our one-stop shop of a website. It's myworstdatepodcast.com. And we love you so much.
Cheers.